Hello, everyone. I am super excited to announce this is going to be the first of hopefully many interviews with our employees and volunteers coming through here at Drala Mountain Center. The invisible voice in the background of this video is Rhiannon. I'm the director of programs here at Drala Mountain Center, and I'll be one of the people doing these interviews. And the incredible person you can actually see is Josh, who has been here through this summer season. He's been our primary dishwasher in the kitchen, and I know for a lot of people dishwashing does not sound like that big a deal. Trust me, at Drala Mountain Center, dishes are a big deal. So I'm really happy to have Josh here with us. He's actually just about to go back home to California.
Yep.
So my first question, Josh, is just what brought you to DMC in the first place? What drew you here?
The trees, basically.
Yeah?
I'm from Los Angeles, and there's a bit too much concrete there, and I kind of wanted to escape the hustle and bustle for a bit. And I looked around, and I found this place, and it said it was in the middle of nowhere, and I liked that.
Well, we are definitely in the middle of nowhere, and I can imagine Ponderosa Forest is a little different from Cityscape.
Yes.
How long have you been in Los Angeles before coming here?
My whole life, 0 to 18.
Oh, wow.
I went to college for a bit. And now I'm exploring the world.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad you had the opportunity to come here and get away from things for a little bit.
Yes.
And I hope you have a great time on this exploration. Do you have any other destinations in mind?
Not really. I'm kind of traveling after this, but this was my summer plans, and it's been awesome so far. Drala Mountain is a great place to get out in nature. It has the best trees around, awesome rocks. I've never found somewhere so quiet. You can just like hear your heartbeat. That it's so quiet around here.
Yeah, there's definitely this quality of stillness and
Yes.
isolation that can
Very
be
still, very natural and primal.
it's pretty magical.
Yes, special even.
Well, that actually leads me into my next question really well.
Yeah.
What have you been up to this summer? I know you spent a lot of time doing dishes, but that's not the only thing.
Yeah, so I got hired to be in the kitchen, and I ended up doing a lot of dishes in the rota room, but it was very good. The staff there is awesome. I'm glad I could be useful for a bit, and then that was 40 hours a week, but for the other 40 hours, I just kind of explored nature. I explored myself. I practiced. I took advantage of all the facilities here at Drala, from the meditation rooms to the hundreds and hundreds of acres of woods. I hiked everywhere I could. I got lost. I got found. It was good. It was a good summer. A lot of downtime, a lot of space, and a lot of friends too. I hung out with a bunch of friends here, and that's awesome. Awesome community.
It's amazing. And I hear you on the wandering and getting a little lost.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us who come here, we get a little lost in ourselves and then we find ourselves again.
Yeah. There's enough space here to get lost and get found, which is part of what makes it magical. You just have space to relax and realize everything you've been thinking about, and that's cool. And I'm kind of in a transition-y period of life, and it's helping me figure out where to go, what to do,
Yeah.
and that's awesome.
You mentioned while you were here, you've been doing some practice. Anything in particular?
I wouldn't call myself a Buddhist, but I'm definitely spiritual.
Yeah.
My practices mainly consists of waking up and watching the light come, watching the sunrise. Yeah, there's something magical about just the sun appearing, and I found the term Great Eastern Sun here, and I think that's fitting. And you can just sit by the lake at 5 in the morning and just sit there and in the silence of the morning and watch the sun come. And that's special to me. Uh, Very human. Uh, but also, I feel like my practice has grown just because I've observed and watched so many people here, and I've had so many conversations about, like, oh, what do you do? What do you do? Um, and I'm finding my way. I'm just starting out, but I'm finding my way.
I'm glad to hear
Growing
it.
steadily.
Yeah, that sounds like a really beautiful way to start your days.
Yeah. Every day here counts.
Yeah. Well, as we're kind of reaching the close of the summer season,
Yeah.
is there anything from your time here that particularly stood out or that was really meaningful to you from this summer?
Let's see. It's interesting because all the days kind of blur here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if it's Monday or Friday or anything. So there's not really too many standout moments, but every day is jam-packed. You see your friends 3 times a day at meals, and there's so many laughs and giggles and inside jokes and adventures. I probably remember just like hiking through the woods. There's so many times when I've just gotten lost in the woods, and I remember all those moments. Those are the best moments.
Yeah. It sounds like you find some real connection when you're out in nature.
Yeah, great nature.
Well, as you head back
Yeah.
to life away from Drala Mountain Center,
Yes.
is there anything from your time here that you want to take with you or that you're going to try and hold on to?
Well, I have a collection of memories in my treasure box in my brain. But this has kind of helped me build my foundation because I've always been curious about the big questions of life, I guess. And the people here ask those same questions, which is cool. I found a little tribe and community, and a little nice corner of the world where people are nice and there's friends and good food and all of that. So I'll probably just take away that places like this exist, and I'll remember that as I move forward. Yeah. When you get back to the city, I went home once during this stay, and you just go right back to regular life. But I'll remember a lot of the lessons I learned here, and I'll try and integrate that as I return to society.
Yeah. And if there's one thing that unites kind of all of us here, it's that we want to work with our minds. We're asking the big questions.
Yeah.
We want to dive into the hard places.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm really glad that that came out for you. And I hope you know that you always have a home at Drala Mountain Center if you need to come back.
Yeah, and that's awesome. As I've had a going away week here, and everybody's like, "When you gonna come back? When you gonna come back?" I don't have the answer, but I will remember this place. So yeah, I'll be around.
Glad to hear it. Well, everyone, this is Josh, the very first of our Drala Mountain Center employee and volunteer interviews.
Yeah, it's an awesome place. Stop by.
And we'll talk to you later. Thank you so much.
See ya.